everybody, and welcome back to another stream here on the Brit YouTube channel. It is fantastic to be here, and you'll have noticed that I am not at my student accommodation. I am back in my original setup. I am home for the Easter holidays, and it feels weird. In fact, I feel really young because Ed pointed out you're surrounded by your toys, and I am. I'm literally surrounded by my Lego, and I'm not used to that. I've got all my like adult collector's stuff at the diorama, not the dioramas, the Starship collection at my student accommodation here. I just got all my toys, which is great. But welcome on in, everybody. Of course, today I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, BlocksBricks himself. Hello. Welcome, Ed.
Good to see you guys, man. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see everybody. It's awesome to see you in your old accommodation, man. It's really a throwback.
I know. It's good to be home. So today I am building the Lego Star Wars Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor set. I haven't actually set up the build cam yet, so I will do. Just let me know, guys, because I'm back here at home and I'm not in my student accommodation. Let me know how the sound levels are. Do I need to turn myself down? Is Ed too quiet? Just let me know. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm assuming that you can hear me, otherwise I'd have heard from you guys by now. Also, please do smash the like button. It would be fantastic if we reached like 30 likes. Let's see if we can get there. And of course, I am fundraising for my May the 4th 2025 haul. I really want to get the new UCS set. We kind of know what it is, although I'm not going to discuss rumors, but it's very exciting, and there's been some images sort of flying around which got me even more excited. So this is the donation goal. Obviously, probably not going to hit it on today's live stream. That would be pretty insane. But if you guys would consider using that link in the description to support my May the 4th build stream series, that would be amazing. So if you use the link in the description, it will come straight to me. YouTube won't take any money from it, and it will add to that goal there. So please do consider donating at any point during today's live stream. That would be very much appreciated. Build along with us, ask questions. We can chat about whatever you guys want to. Just a chill build stream, and yeah, let's get into it. Ed, what are you building today?
Well, I'm glad you asked because I don't know. And I did pick up a few sets that I wanted to see if the chat can help me decide what you guys want to see built. Most of the sets I've been getting, like I said, I try to buy when they're on sale now. So the only one that wasn't on sale was the helmet, which you guys saw. I picked up the Millennium Falcon yesterday. It was only about $10 off, but still a little bit of a deal. I got Millennium Falcon. I got this one for like $20. I'm not too excited about it. You know, the minifigs we already seen, we already have. But nonetheless, it was $20. It was like $10 off, I believe.
Nice.
And I don't think I'm gonna build this one, but I'll show you guys. I got nubs finally.
Oh, awesome.
Saving it. Yeah, saving it for the child. Then, believe it or not, I got this sucker for $30 off. It was a great deal at Best Buy, so I was able to pick one up, and yeah, I was excited for that one actually.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Costco, of course, always giving me the good deals here. $20 off. Bought the Pram Grogu, the child, with his little frog.
Oh, so, very cool.
I don't know. I really don't know what I want to get started with. I don't want to build this one, to be honest, guys. I mean, I don't feel like building this one. So maybe I guess it's between here the Millennium Falcon, the Tantive, or Grogu and the Pram. So help. Grogu is sweet. Grogu is sweet. Yes, love a good Tantive. You know what? I think it's my first Tantive. Yeah, I think it's my first Tantive. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people's first Tantive set. I mean, the most recent one before that was 75244. I think it's quite impressive that I know that set number. I don't know every Lego Star Wars set number, but I do know that one because it was the set I really wanted for my birthday back in 2020. And I got that, and it's a very cool set. But yeah, guys, let me know in the, let Ed know in the comments. Pop your vote in. I'm not going to do a poll because it's a bit of a fuss. But I want you guys to comment. Let's say number 1 for the Millennium Falcon, number 2 for the Tantive, and number 3 for Grogu and the Pram. Only vote once. Pop the answer in the chat. 1, 2, or 3. Welcome, Techno Stars, Lego Dim, Green Goose, Flowbricks, Jedi Bricks, and Lego Timmy. Really good to have all of you guys here. Did not expect a stream this early. I know, but I felt like doing a slightly earlier stream today, and it's nice, and the sun's out, and thought I'd enjoy it. And we got 12 people watching, which is really good, so And honestly, views is not something that I'm pursuing at this point in time, so I'm pretty chill with however many people we get. Please do stay though if you can. So Lego Dim's going to be difficult and put 4. I don't know what 4 is.
4 is the one I don't want to build.
Okay, well we're not doing 4. All right, 2 votes for 3 so far from Lego Timmy and Green Goose. Flowbrick says, wait, I forgot I own the Arc 170. I built it and then shoved it on the top shelf. Didn't keep the figs out either. Wow, it's quite impressive to forget that you own a Lego set. I have the Arc 170, but I'm going to be building it over the next few weeks. Probably not here, probably at my student accommodation. I'm going to build other stuff while I'm here.
Hey, Jedi Bricks, what's up? Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, welcome, Jedi Bricks. I saw that your Instagram account got terminated, so... unlucky man. It's a risky game out there, sharing those Lego leaks. Of course, you know, someone has to do it. But yeah, it's not a job I would ever do. But yeah, I hope you get the followers back and everything, and I'm sure you will.
Still enjoy your videos tremendously, Jedi Bricks. I'm sorry to hear that as well, bud.
Yeah.
So far, it looks like Grogu is winning. So yeah, if you guys, I think give you guys another minute or so. Number 1 for the Millennium Falcon, 2 for the Tantive, 3 for Grogu. I honestly did want to. I felt like I wanted to get started on a Grogu. I just don't know where I'm going to put him. Honestly, I have no idea.
I got no idea where I'm going to put this, but it's not going to stop me building it. I did actually sell. I'm gonna. This might upset some Clone Wars fans. I decided I was going to sell my Z or Z95 Headhunter Lego Star Wars set. Now, I didn't sell the minifigures because I really like the minifigures. It's the 501st Clone Trooper, the 501st Clone Pilot, and Pong Krell, the Jedi who betrays the Republic, for anyone who isn't too familiar with the name. I decided to keep the minifigs, but the build was taking up so much space, I decided I was going to get rid of it. So now I've put the Star Destroyer where that one used to be, and I'm doing a little bit of a clear out to try and raise some money for May the 4th as well. So if you guys are interested in buying any Lego sets from me, please just shoot me a message on Instagram or Discord or email, whatever works for you guys. And yeah, trying to raise some money to get that goal there and hopefully buy that May 4th UCS set. I think it may be less than 280. I think it may be 260. But I'm saying 280 because I do not trust Lego's prices. I don't want to be £20 short. So like I'm putting 280 because it's $300.
Taxes and all. You know,
yeah. Should really be 260. I don't know how high it's going to go though. So yeah, donation link is in the description if you want to support that. I'm gonna open this up, so I'll show you guys as I open it.
All right, it looks like we're leaning on Grogu here, so I'm gonna put these bad boys up here. They buy the Tantive.
Can I just say how nice it is to have this space? Like, I'm not used to having this whole table space. So much space to build and a tray and everything. Like, I have a tiny amount of space to stream in my student accommodation, so it's nice to have that here. And the build cam actually looks pretty good. It looks better than it does when I've got, like, the tiny, like, inch of space. But... oh, paper bags. Hello.
Be $350 May 4th for 2 sets. Oh, okay. I'm like, $350 no.
Big stick sheet.
What 2 sets are you referring to, Flowbricks? I mean, I'm sure one of them is a UCS set, but I'm not sure which one the other one's going to be.
Maybe the rumored U-Wing?
Oh, yeah.
I know he likes Andor.
Yeah. That one should be a nice one.
Okay.
Jedi Brick says, yeah, May the 4th looking a little steep, and I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, so the Shire has already hit the budget hard. You're right, and I've been looking at, I haven't even got the first one, what was it, remind me, Jedi Bricks, the castle there, the elf, I guess I forget what they called it. Rivendell. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I've been wanting to get it for some time now before it, starts to disappear. But Star Wars is keeping me busy, and of course we know we got the child coming on the way, and that's keeping me busy. So I don't know if I'm gonna get around to Lord of the Rings. I really love Lord of the Rings. My wife is not a big fan. She falls asleep and goes on her phone every single time I try to watch.
I'm the same as Cynthia. I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry, but Lord of the Rings was not for me. I was really, really bored. So I'm so sorry. I feel like for some people in this chat,
no.
I feel like I'm gonna upset some people, but Lord of the Rings for me, I just thought it was really, really slow, okay? And I read some of the books, and I got bored of the books, and I tried watching the films, and I got bored of the films. I'm so sorry. Maybe I needed to dive more into the cinematic universe or whatever.
Wait. Yeah, it's kind of a long build up for sure, man.
Yeah. I think I did finish. I can't remember whether I finished Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, but I definitely watched the films because I remember watching the one with Gollum in. But there were 3 Lord of the Rings films, and I'm pretty sure he was in all of them. So I don't know. I watched some films and I found them boring. So I'm very sorry about that. Jedi Bricks points out that being a fan of multiple Lego themes is tricky. Feel that, Blocks. Everyone's got their favorites though, and that's chill. Lord of the Rings is generational. I sense no instant gratification. Oh yeah, that's probably. I mean, I love Star Wars because people make fun of me when I say that Andor was too slow because there wasn't enough pew pew zoom zoom. But that's just me, okay? I like my Star Wars like I like my. I don't know how I was going to finish that sentence. I'm not going to try.
Your women.
Ed, behave yourself.
Sorry, children.
Leo Dim says, "I Shogun the Hobbit is about part of the Lord of the Rings." What do you mean, I Shogun? Is that a new internet slang that I haven't picked up on? But I don't know about that one. Gato Borico, hello, hi Judah. Sorry, there's been a lot of the time since I watched one of your lives, but here I am. No, welcome. Really good to have you here. Steep Kilowatt, hello, welcome.
Welcome back, Gato. Welcome back.
Oh yes, I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. So Ed will do that.
Gato's good. I mean, that's the English version, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, bag 1. Time to open up bag 1. I'm now, Ed. You know what I've got. I'm now trying to think how I would finish that sentence. I like my souls like a...
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Instant and then they're gone. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about that, and I'll probably message you at like midnight. Be like, I got it. Anyway, I'm gonna build this Ahsoka minifigure, which I think is really cool. I think it's awesome that we actually get an updated Clone Wars Ahsoka minifigure. That wasn't something that I saw happening, especially since we've got Ahsoka from the Ahsoka series plus Ahsoka, Clone Wars Ahsoka previously, so I didn't see another one coming. There's also mid legs, which is quite cool. I don't know if... Yeah, this is mid legs. I'll hold it up to the camera in a moment. Oh, is that the sticker sheet you were just showing there, Ed?
Yeah. Small sticker sheet, not too many, so good. Like, there's 2 books. I don't know why, but cool. There's 1 and then there's 2. So
right, here is the Ahsoka minifigure. Hopefully that focuses nicely, and you guys can see that they are mid legs, but the legs actually move, so they're not stuck like some of the older Lego short legs are. They can actually move, which is great. I'll just show you that. 2 lightsabers, really cool looking minifigure. Very impressed with this one. And she has pupils, so that's always good because you never really know which Lego Star Wars minifigs are going to get them. And she does, which is good because she does actually have pupils. So
I thought about it yesterday. It wasn't on sale though, so I'm like, nah, wait a little bit more. Hope they'll catch it.
Yeah. Ahsoka is a mid character. Ooh, that's mean. BlocksBricks, that's mean. Now, my goal is to actually finish building this set today. Maybe that's really overly ambitious, I don't know, but 3 bags, I reckon I can do it. It's a fairly small set, and if you want my opinion on whether this set is overpriced, yes, I think it is. Doesn't mean it's a bad set, though. I think it looks really cool, and I can't wait to finish it, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it. I paid £30 for this. I believe retail is 40. Could someone in the UK let me know what the retail price is for this? I think it's 40. How much is it in the US? Is it $45?
30. Yeah, I think it was 39 over here. You're right. $40.
Yeah. Let me know what the retail price of this set is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's expensive.
A lot.
I remember when it got revealed and just thinking, no, that's too much. So I bought it for £30, which I think is a reasonable price for this one. 45 £45 or $45. BlocksBricks. I think $45, £40 is what I'm remembering.
Another brick separator. Yeah.
You can never have enough of those.
Never have enough. I got them stacked over there.
What you need is, like, I don't know, a massive build that you could do with just brick separators, like some weird alternate Lego art build or something. Yeah.
I'm looking to see a creative build with it, see what I can do with it for sure.
Yeah. £35, 45.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm just gonna.
The first one's gonna be Grogu, so it was like duh when I saw it. But first book is gonna cover to build little Grogu, and the other one's gonna be the Pram. So, book number 1, Grogu.
Okay, so the price on this set is $45 US, £40. And currently, for anyone who wants to buy it for the price I bought it at, it is currently available at £29 for £29 from Amazon. So anyone who's interested in the UK can always buy it from Amazon at with that discount there. I think Asda also sell it for £29, so it is available for £10 cheaper. Very have got it on sale as well. Yeah, I'm just looking online, so it is available to get for cheaper, but the retail price is £40 or $45 US. So
you gotta jump on that deal.
Snowman Film says, "Don't worry, that's easy money. I make 10k a month and can afford that." Making 10k a month is a lot. Am I wrong?
10k is a pretty good amount.
That's well, yeah. I'm a student, so like any money a month to me is like what?
10k a month is middle class over here in the US. So you're not rich, but you're definitely hitting the middle class. Nice.
Snowman Films. I don't know why. I always felt like you were like a 100. You make 100k a month.
Well, then you can make a donation, sir.
My word. Then I think our donation goal was just filled, guys. Thank you so. Snowman Films. I don't know if you really make 100k a month, but that's pretty insane.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. 100k a month. You're so likely a millionaire, my dude. I find this hard to believe based on content, but if so, amazing. Well, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Mm-hmm. Oh yes, this is a great topic. Steep Kilowatt, thank you for bringing it up. Have you seen the new Star Wars show called Tales of the Underworld, launching on May the 4th on Disney+?
Ooh, I have not.
Oh no, Ed. You should watch the trailer. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram. It is basically, you know, Tales of the Jedi, and did you watch Tales of the Empire as well?
I did not.
You didn't watch Tales of the Empire?
No.
Oh, well, I remember saying how awful it was, and I really do think that Tales of the Empire was
I think
awful.
that's what probably kept me away from it. And like, yeah. I'm kind of like I think you mentioned that your grandpa's this way. Like, we prefer the non-animated, we're kind of the live series Star Wars and whatnot. So that really attracted more to that. But yeah, every now and then I like to do. Like, I never seen the Jedi. What are they called? With the one with nubs?
Oh, Young Jedi Adventures, but I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, like Young Jedi Adventures. But I still bought the box here. I wanted little nubs there, so.
Yeah. Have you seen Tales of the Jedi?
I would try to get around to it though.
Have you not seen Tales of the Jedi?
No.
Okay.
Have not.
Right. I would recommend that.
Is that an animated series?
Tales of the Jedi is an animated one, but I thought it was a brilliant, really good series. Tales of the Jedi was brilliant. Tales of the Empire, however, was awful. So you had two very different ones. But basically, Tales of the Underworld is sort of dropped out of nowhere, and it is a 6-part, I believe, short series. I think probably 15 to 20 minutes per episode. No, that's too long. Maybe 12 to 15 minutes per episode. And about Cad Bane, the bounty hunter, and Asajj Ventress as well, which looks really cool. Really cool. So I'm hoping it's as good as Tales of the Jedi. Is
pretty cool. I love that character, Cad Bane.
Yeah. I wonder if the Justifier Lego set will go up in value because that has actually gone down in value. It's a very strange case of a Lego Star Wars set. Most Lego Star Wars sets, you know, I've been watching this, and BlocksBricks I just saw in the chat may be interested. I think the Lego investing market is kind of dying. Like, a lot of Lego Star Wars sets that retired last year, you can still get them below retail price, which was not the case a couple of years ago, where sets would retire. So, for example, the Emperor's Throne Room diorama, right? I have a sealed one of those, and I was looking to sell that for like £60. The retail price was £90. So, and it's still not quite selling for £60. So what you see is these sets that have retired aren't really going up crazily in demand, and I don't know. Maybe people can share why they think that is, but
honestly, I think it's just that the market has been flooded. I mean, Lego has really been flooding the market with tons of sets.
Yeah.
And and everyone's buying. Everyone's buying at this point. I really think you got to hold on a little bit longer if you wanted you plan on making any money on these things. You really got to wait till they're scarce.
Yeah. The reason why Lego investing is dying is because everyone is doing it. There's more supply than demand. Yeah, fair enough. I think so. And I feel like everyone who wanted a Lego Star Wars Emperor's Throne Room would have bought one when it was available less than a few months ago. So that's probably why. For me at the moment, like, Lego investing is not something that I made a whole video about how to do Lego investing, and it's something that I have a couple of sets that I'm planning on holding, like, long term, like the Mos Eisley, and there's another one as well. I'm trying to think of which one that is, but other sets I just sort of end up having sealed, and then, but I bought them quite cheaply anyway, so I still would make money if I sold that Emperor's Throne Room for £60. So I got it for something ridiculous, like over 50% off at the time. So it's just about me needing money to... I have a sealed Mos Eisley, yes. I have a sealed... What's the other one? I have a sealed Yavin 4 base.
Has that one retired?
Yes, I think so.
I have one, but I wanted another one.
It's still fairly easily available, I think. And there's another one. I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's a Lego Star Wars set. I have it in a box, and I can never remember what it is. Let me think. I'll have to... You know what? I own the... I have the Bricked app, and on there I have all my Lego sets logged, so I can see what I have. So if I scroll through my... I have the promo sets sealed. Those are always really good ones to have. If I go to backlog...
I think this, sorry to change the subject, but I think this is the first time I've ever seen a heart piece. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen it, and that's pretty cool. I'm assuming that's going to be Grogu's little heart inside of him.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Really neat.
I just looked it up, and it was the Ghost and Phantom 2 set I've got sealed. I've got one of those. And that's still available right now, so that's like a long term. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not crazy about Lego investing. I think you're probably better off investing in other stuff, but essentially I was in a case of, I need the money for May the 4th, and I'm going to try and make some money. So... But of course, you guys could always help me if you wanted to donate with the link in the description. So there's always that. Right, let me read a few of your messages. The reason why I've read that one. Market's definitely flooded, says Jedi Bricks. Market's flooded, Lego super overpriced. Agree, Brit's Bricks, I agree with that. I think it's now so many places Lego's just going on sale, like almost straight away, because it's not selling for retail price. So I wonder what the Lego Group's response to that will be. They did post record profits last year, which was a surprise to me. I genuinely thought perhaps that would decline, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
They kept it up by hooking everybody during COVID, and then they really started jacking up prices unnecessarily. But it's the market. They want to make as much as they can. I totally understand that, but it's too high. At some point, it's just like it's too much. When is it enough, right?
Yeah, and that's why sometimes I buy Lego set. I mean, I will pay the full price for this UCS set, which I'm really excited for, because I don't think the price for that is unreasonable from what I've seen of it, and it will come with the promo as well. So there's incentives, but a set like this, which is £40, there was no way I was going to pay £40 for that on retail on release day. So I decided I'd just hold out a little bit, get it for £30, and then that's a price that I'm willing to go, yeah, that's fair. So that's what I did. The U-Wing might be a direct-to-consumer set, which means it won't go on sale for a while. Interesting. It was the same with the Ambush on Ferric set, was it not? The other Andor set, I think, was a Lego exclusive. Trying to remember. You've got your Easter break early then. I've got one more week. I've got 3 weeks off for Easter, so I came home on Friday night, so I'm here for Yeah, three weeks from today, it will be my last day of holiday. Doctor says TBB grow a beard. I'm not planning on growing a beard. It's I mean, it happens. I do have to shave fairly regularly so that I'm not looking. I mean, I don't grow a beard like crazy, but what happens is I just get a little bit like stubbly around here, and it's like, oh, this is annoying. So I don't like it. So I have never grown it more than to the point where I've looked in the mirror. If I can look in the mirror and see it, then I'll shave it. That's basically my rule. Ed clearly has a different philosophy.
A little bit. I let it grow until it starts tickling the inside of my mouth. I'm like, okay, I gotta cut it.
Easter breaks X study leave tick. Yeah, of course, lots of people studying for their GCSEs, A levels, whatever exams you guys have got. So best of luck to you guys. My advice is little and often. Do things that you enjoy as well as revising. Reward yourself for when you do actually get stuff done, and focus on not the amount of time you spend on it, but the amount of tasks that you get done. So rather than thinking I'm going to sit down and do an hour of revision, think I'm going to do something. I'm going to study this topic. Okay, maybe that will take half an hour, and maybe it'll take an hour and a half. But I'm going to do it until I fully know this topic. That's how I did it. And I was not dedicated to revision at all. I was fairly awful at it. I still managed to do really well in my exams, partly because I have a pretty good photographic memory, probably due to my autism. That's one of the pros of that, which is great. I got, for anyone interested, well, I'm not trying to convert them now. 3 9s, which is 3 A stars, 3 8s, which is 3 more A stars, 3 7s, which is 3 A's, and 2 6s, which is 2 B's. In my GCSEs, and in my A levels I got A, B, B. So I did well in my exams. But
when you say revision, you're talking about like reviewing and studying for your exams?
Yeah. Because at this point, at least in the UK, May is like exam season, so people will be doing last minute preparation for exams. I think it's amazing, says Ethan. Hey, welcome.
What's up, Ethan?
Oh, the Minecraft movie. Let's look at that in the Minecraft movie. Yes, has anyone seen the Minecraft movie with Jack Black in?
Oh, really? He's going to be in it?
It's out now, Ed.
I know. I haven't seen it. I'm not into Minecraft, but I didn't know Jack Black was going to be in it.
Yeah, he's the lead in it, I think.
I'm waiting for my next movie is probably going to be the Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
Episode 3.
Yes.
It's coming out in theaters again, so.
Yes.
Gonna get me a popcorn bucket with that one.
Yeah, I will be.
Popcorn bucket.
I think I showed you the picture.
Yes, you did, but you didn't show it. Oh,
yeah, so cool. I got my Death Star.
I'm so jealous of these popcorn buckets. You cannot find them.
I haven't even taken out the tab, so I'm gonna do this with you guys right now.
That's cool. You can't find them in the UK. Like I looked up on Amazon, you just can't find it.
Oh man, it looks so much cooler if the lights were off, huh? There it is.
Ooh.
Lighting up. It lights up.
That's cool.
Really cool. Yeah, I think it's the first one that actually lights up. It's not the first battery operated, obviously, because you guys remember Jabba there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool. We went on the first day and the lines were insane. It looked like a damn Lego line, a Lego release day.
For the popcorn bucket, yeah. So cool. Is there a sound? I do not hear a sound. Maybe it's so quiet it's not picking up on your mic.
Yeah, it sounds like Starfighter starting up, and then it had like laser sounds after that. I know you can barely hear it, but
yeah,
I was just trying to turn it off, and it gave me the sound. I didn't know it had sound.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Oh, see the green light lit up after all.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I was gonna say it should do that, and then
I think that's what it was doing. It was lighting up the laser.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
So pretty cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And it's off. Yeah.
Do you actually eat popcorn out of it?
Hell no.
Oh.
I'm not gonna taint this with actual popcorn.
I would. If I had, I'd be using them all the time. I'd probably eat way too much popcorn then, because they're so giant. These popcorn buckets. They're American sized. They're American sized popcorn buckets. So.
I got it. Big popcorn buckets then.
Yeah. The Minecraft movie is really funny, says BlocksBricks. I've never played Minecraft, but the movie made me want to try. Oh, that's cool. I used to play Minecraft. I used to have a really big world, and unfortunately, it came to an end when my computer crashed and never woke up again, so I lost it. So yes. How am I doing? I'm doing really well, thanks, Ethan. Really good to have you here. Real quote from the movie: "Let's mine, let's craft, let's Minecraft." Yep. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Yeah, there's some memeable cool. Dialogue in that film. Definitely. You weren't impressed with Snow White, were you, Green Goose? This new Snow White film. With really? Them tariffs.
I thought it would have been a good one. I still want to go see. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna wait since I have Disney Plus. I was like, I pay for it for a reason. I'm gonna wait till it comes out there.
Yeah. The Mufasa is on Disney Plus.
Watched it about 3-4 times already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I think Cynthia likes it better than I do. It's a good flick. It's a good flick, but it's not one that I will. I still like the original Lion King. That will always be the best one to me.
Yeah,
but it's really cool because you do got an animated Timon and Pumbaa, and it goes back and tells the story of Mufasa when he was a child. So it's pretty cool.
I'm going to switch to the build cam just for a moment so you guys can see the progress. And here's my first sort of slight complaint, which is that this tile should be printed. That was a sticker. It's a 1x2 cheese slope. Come on, Lego. That should not be a sticker. That should be a printed piece. Like, I understand, but even these wings, were they printed or stickered on the other models? I don't know.
There was a few stickers. I remember there was some stickers. Are you talking about Anakin's?
Yeah. I don't think I have Anakin's anymore, but maybe I sold that one. I think I must have done. But, yeah, I don't remember. But this is, yeah. Shouldn't... Oh, they were always stickers. Okay, well, this 1x2 is a little bit too much, I think. Lego will increase prices worldwide because of the tariffs, says BlocksBricks. I fear that you may be right. I hope that they're going to do what they did with the... Well, I don't hope for the sake of my American friends, but I hope they're not going to then increase prices worldwide. In the case of the Lego Jurassic World sets, they did increase prices, but exclusively for the United States. So they aren't increasing prices everywhere from that. Now, if a global trade war starts to take place, then perhaps we could see some pretty high prices for everyone. But at the moment, I think it's more likely that prices will increase for Americans. Perhaps then, however, Lego could turn that into a sneaky price rise worldwide by then quietly raising the prices for everything else to match the increased American prices slowly and gradually. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't, because I don't see a need to. But I think, yeah, for May the 4th, I think it's going to come as a bit of a shock when the official prices are revealed for American fans.
We will suffer. We will suffer.
Yeah. You're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. That's what he said.
Oh, yeah, we're winning, all right. 401ks plummeted like 10% for about everybody so far.
Yeah.
I literally switched over my 401 as soon as I seen the S&P, because I had my most of my money in the S&P, and as soon as I see it start to go down just slightly, I'm like, and then he started talking about the tariffs, just talking about it. I immediately pulled it out because I had already, once he started talking about, I had already lost what I gained the last year in like a month, and I'm kind of irritated or whatever, trying to save some money. I don't plan on retiring anytime soon, but I took it off and I'm thinking, okay, let's see how far this thing goes. Man, it plummeted from like 5,007 something to like, I think it's just over 5,000 now. So it had a nasty dip.
Yeah, it did.
I just put my money back into like treasury bonds and stuff like that, which are secure investment, but I only get like 3-4% out of it. So
yeah,
I don't expect any loss from it either.
Yeah. I mean, it depends what your goals are. If you're holding them long term, then it's perhaps something to consider putting it back in the S&P while it's still low, and then you'd technically be making some money when the market goes back up. But I'm not a financial advisor. BlocksBricks. I got that's the first time I ever got that confused. BlocksBricks is Sean, and I haven't seen Sean in a while. But Brittany, I don't know if she's here. I think she was a second ago. She certainly knows a lot more about it than I do. So she and I have been having some good discussions about that. Tariff is honestly a new sales signal. A great investment right now is physical gold. Interesting. Although the prices for that are very high. Obviously, it's not an investment. This isn't an investment channel, but it's worth touching on the global financial crisis caused by the Orange Man, which is unfortunate for everyone who didn't want him to get in charge. But yeah, I did see something quite funny, which was I can't remember the phrasing now. I've seen many memes, but one of them was about one of the countries that Trump tariffed was the Heard and McDonald Islands, which does not actually have a human population.
Penguins.
It is a penguin population. So the penguins are going to have to do some serious thinking about how they get themselves out of a 10% tariff, because that could be devastating to the economy that they have, which imports nothing to the United States. So I don't know.
But, oh Lord! I heard another one of the islands was this island. I forget the name of it, but an island. It was an island that was solely occupied by U.S. military base. So the only people on that island are military service members, and then I don't even know if they export or import anything. You know, it's just a military installation. But yeah, they got to pay tariffs.
Yeah,
they got to pay tariffs.
Yeah, well, we got here in the UK, as well. So who knows if that will mean higher prices for us? I think it's more likely because what he doesn't seem to understand is that tariffs is not a tax on the country that you are tariffing. It will be passed on to the consumers, and it's a tax on the importer. So yeah, it's an economic barrier, but not a tax on the UK in a sense. But anyway, I'm not an economic expert. I can't provide you all with expert analysis of the tariffs. All I can say is from a Lego angle, it's not a positive thing, because at least in the US, prices will go up for Lego, which is, if they're not already high enough, as many people have just been saying. So
even our old buddy Ben Shapiro was saying that it's a tax on consumer goods and companies and stuff. So
I know. I mean, what is this universe? What is this universe I live in where I agree with something that Ben Shapiro said?
Yeah, right. I was like, huh? What? Oh yeah.
Right, I've just finished bag 1. I'll switch to the build cam so you guys can see, but literally just the cockpit area of that, and lifts up. Oh, that's quite cool. I like that. The lifting feature is much nicer than the weird kind of clunky features they've had in the past. So very nice. That's the cockpit. Moving on to bag 2 with our R7A7 droid minifigure, which is Ahsoka's droid. So we'll open it up. Where is it? Bag 2. Excellent. So
bag 1 too. That's bag 1 right there. I'm assuming it's the torso of little Grogu. And you can't see his heart anymore, but you know his heart is in there.
Yeah, that's really cool. Didn't know
He's gonna have some kind of. I think his arms are gonna move it, and that's probably what these wheels are for.
Yeah. Is it printed or a sticker on the cockpit? The cockpit is printed. Yes, you're right. I didn't give credit for that. Yes. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Well, you called me out. This is printed. This cockpit here is printed, as is this piece here. So, you know what? Well done, Lego. I did complain about the little one, but this is... Yes, I mean, I would expect as much, but it is good. It is a solid print, and I'm impressed. So, this is printed. This is printed. Unfortunately, though, the tiny piece in the middle isn't. We are 40 minutes through the live stream, so thank you so much to everyone that stayed with us. The like count is 20, which is really good. Thank you so much, guys, for liking it up. I'd love if we got to 30, so please continue to like it. And, of course, if you would like to donate and support my May the 4th stream series, I really want to get that UCS set, so my channel is fan-funded, really requiring your support, so please do consider donating any amount with a link in the description if you do want to help me out and support that May the 4th stream series. Probably, I don't know when that will be, but that will definitely be a stream series. So really hoping that I can do that. But I'll need your support for that. Okie dokie. Snowman Films says, what you having for dinner? Well, I actually just got back from a family dinner, which was nice. So my grandparents had some family friends visiting from Denmark, of all places, and they had some opinions on the tariffs as well. We, of course, discussed that over lunch, as you do, but we discussed many other things, but... it was an Indian dinner, so it was lamb curry, meat,
Yum.
chicken biryani and rice, and poppadoms and samosas. So really nice. That was sort of lunch. It was a cooked lunch, so not really dinner. Dinner, I don't know, because I was the only member of my family to go to that thing, but the rest of my family will be all back home by dinner time, so I imagine I'll have 2 cooked meals today, which will be a treat. So we shall see. I don't know, but thank you for asking.
Lucky, making me hungry.
Okay. Time to build the R7A7 minifigure. Got to try and make sure there's not pieces left in the bag. That's one of the downsides to these paper bags, which is that pieces get stuck in there more easily. But you know what? For saving the environment, it's a price I'm willing to pay. So, there.
You can't see through the bag either, huh?
Yeah, it's so you got to properly check in there. Okay. Right. R7A7 is finished. I'll hold it up to the camera. Let me know, guys, if you have thoughts on anything that we've discussed so far. Drop them in the comments. Share your thoughts on Andor, which is obviously fast approaching, and Tales of the Underworld, which is, of course, the new series. I really like this droid. It looks really cool. I really like the dark red.
I do like it, too. I like the neon colors there.
Yeah, looks great. Looks great. BlocksBricks, your backdrop with the Star Wars poster is so cool, says BlocksBricks.
Well, thank you. You have to thank. I was about to call you the DLB, bro. Sorry. You have to take Brit here. He actually sent me this. I should have asked him to sign it before he sent it, though. I didn't even think of it. But,
yeah.
One day when he visits me, I'll make sure he signs it for me. But yeah, thank you to Judah here, because he's actually the one that sent me this poster from the UK, and it's been sitting there ever since.
Yeah, it looks really good in the background. It was for anyone wondering where it's from, Star Wars Celebration 2023. Pretty cool exclusive poster there that was only available in London at that time. I don't know whether they'll bring them back for this Star Wars Celebration that's going to be in Japan, or whether they'll do new ones. I actually don't have the poster myself because my one got ripped. So that's the last surviving poster.
No, I'm glad I put it in a.
Yeah, you had the right idea.
Frame,
so even I don't have that, but I got 3, and I've somehow managed to. I think I gave one. Yes, I gave one away. You had one, and I ripped my own. But hey, that's fair enough. Did he pay tariffs? Yes, Ed did pay for it. Ed did pay, I believe. No, he didn't pay tariffs.
Shipping and handling.
Yeah. I have a signed one.
Trooper?
Oh, you have a signed one. Oh, yes, of course you do, Green Goose. You won that. He has. So Green Goose has one from me as well.
Oh, he has the other one.
Yeah, so Green Goose and Ed have posters from me.
Nice.
I don't actually have one of them myself. But, oh well. I wouldn't have anywhere to put it, to be fair. I've got plenty of other posters in my room, though, so... hello, Ace Trooper Productions. The Lego Alliance says, headed to buy Lego for my Lego build. Ooh, cool. What are you building? Right, back to the build. I think there's just 3 bags here, so I should be able to get this done during the course of today's live stream.
I'm trying to go quick here because I really want to get Groku done at least. I mean, I've never been able to finish anything on the stream. By the way, as you guys noticed, Voltron is done. Check him out. Oh, man. He's tough, but let me see if I can pick him up out of here. You see the comparison between Optimus Prime here, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's got him by a few inches there. But I think it came out really, really cool. There you have him.
Oh, be careful. Looks awesome, though. I love all the colors.
Yeah, me too. So they're different lions. So the leg is one lion. The 2 legs are lions. The arms are different lions, the green one and the red one. And then the master lion is the torso here with the wings. So you can see, you can't really see it, but this is the tiger right there. You can see if I point him down or whatever.
Very
But
cool.
really cool. I loved it. Looks amazing, and of course, it definitely brings me back to my childhood. I know some of you guys that are a little younger don't know where Voltron comes from, but this was a childhood cartoon that I used to watch all the time.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it until you pointed out the Lego set, and I didn't even know the Lego set existed. It's a pretty valuable set now, so I believe it's retired and long gone from Lego shelves, but a very cool
Oh,
build.
yeah.
Looks great in your setup.
Yes, I'm hoping to get this Grogu. I really don't know. I mean, I did make some space here, but I have a bunch of boxes that I don't like. I went and took out all my boxes that were in boxes. Does that make sense? The brown boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes they come in the brown boxes. So I've taken all those out to the garage, but I still had a bunch of boxes here that are not in those brown boxes. I don't want to put in the garage and get all dusty because they're still sealed.
That's fair.
And I got my Sesame Street, which I believe will raise in value here soon because they're trying to cut Sesame Street because I don't even want to get into it. It's sad. It's sad. They're trying to kill Elmo and Big Bird because they're too liberal.
What? Sesame Street is too liberal?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't think Sesame Street was famous for its political activism.
It isn't. That's what drives me crazy. It's a sad thing. I mean, it really just a child show. It's a kid's show.
And let me guess, the same people trying to cancel it are the free speech warriors.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The usual suspects.
The usual suspects. You know, it's too radicalized. They say because it teaches children how to be respectful and be kind to others. Oh. You know, as Elon says it, empathy is the downfall of society. What a moron! Sorry, I hate him. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to spread hate. I really don't. We're a loving channel, and we like to spread love here. But you know, I think it's funny that he's crying about his stocks and what's going on with Tesla when he's over here literally firing hundreds of thousands of people and you know, putting a wrench in people's lives.
Yeah,
that's what jobs are talking about, you know. And he's crying because he lost $100 billion. He is still the richest man in the world after losing $100 billion. That tells you something.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
But anyway, moving on. I digress.
But
I have that Sesame Street. I've never built it, and I really want to get to it. I think I might get into it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the set?
I think I'm trying to picture it. Is it like a theater, or am I thinking of the Muppets?
Yeah, it's like a street, but it's kind of.
No, like I haven't seen. No, is that retired?
Oh yeah, it's retired.
I didn't.
I got a couple of these because I love the Sesame Street. I grew up on Sesame Street as well.
I did not know that was a thing. I was thinking of the Muppets theater set, which is.
I know Cookie Monster like cookies. That's Cookie Monster, right? Yeah, it's a really nice set, though. I haven't got around to ever building it, and I think I'm probably gonna do it in honor of the takedown. Yeah, at least they're trying, but we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me know, guys. Are you guys looking forward to May the 4th? We are now less than 1 month away, so the countdown is on. The pressure on our wallets is very much on as well. Rumor has it that we're going to be getting a pretty cool Lego Star Wars promotion, and from what I've heard, we should have the official reveal within 10 days. So I don't know exactly when, because of course it's all rumored, but I believe we should have the official reveal of the May the 4th UCS set plus the promotion within 10 days, which is exciting. I'll probably end up doing an online order since I'll be at drama school on May the 1st, and I highly doubt they'd allow me the day off to head to the Lego store, unfortunately. But yes, let me know, guys, which sets you are perhaps looking forward to getting, or what your budget is for May the 4th, or whether you're going to wait, and just let me know about that. I have two English...
I'm definitely going to make the online order and make sure I don't miss out on any gift with purchases or anything like that.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Snowman Film says, I have 2 English paper final exams 2 days after May the 4th. I remember I had a GCSE on May the 4th, so at least it can't be worse than that. But I think after my exam, I did watch Star Wars. That was my sort of like, you know what, it's May the 4th, I'm going to do something. I'm going to watch some Star Wars. And that's what I did. So, but yeah, Revenge of the Sith is going to be out in cinemas. I don't know where I'll be able to see it, if I will be able to see it. It's about finding someone to... I mean, I could always go on my own, but, like, I'd love to go with someone. I'd love to go, like, with a group. Where's my Star Wars loving, you know, future wife? Like, where is she when you need her for these sorts of occasions? Come on, you've got how many weeks? Few weeks until the deadline, and then...
Quit hiding out there. Come on.
Exactly. Show yourself.
Show yourself.
BlocksBricks says, I can't wait. Most likely buying everything, lol. I love Star Wars Lego. Fair enough. Do you reckon you and Cynthia are going to go and see Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah, I don't think she's as excited as I am, but we went to go see episode 1, and she kind of enjoyed it. It's a different feel. It's a way different feel. You're immersed into the film, you know, because you have the loud sounds and the surround sound, and you know, you hear like when we saw episode 1, you hear the pod coming from behind, you know, just kind of flying by you. And really cool. It's a really cool experience. So I'm definitely excited for it, and you know, I think I definitely think she'll join me.
Yeah.
But I'm sure she's not as excited as I am. I'm excited about the popcorn bucket.
Oh, of course you are. What's the new popcorn bucket then?
I don't know what is it with me and popcorn bucket.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Let's see what I have here.
Snowman Phil says, back in my day, I had a GCSE exam on May the 4th. Still calling me Bartholomew, are you? Even after the name reveal. Who was it who came up with that? I'm trying to remember now.
Yes. So they're not Star Wars, but yeah, every time I go, I grab me these popcorn buckets.
Ooh.
There was a Batman.
Cool.
There was the Hulk.
Nice.
Yeah. And I had one for Mission Impossible, but it's our dog feeder now.
Oh.
I'm not really a big fan of Mission Impossible, but I don't know why I grabbed it that time. I guess I was just...
You were feeling like a popcorn bucket. That's okay.
I was. And that was the first one that I got. And then after they started coming out with all the other ones, I was like, okay, these are starting to be a thing. So I'm going to start collecting them and taking more care of them.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. I mean, how many people can say that they have a collection of popcorn buckets?
Yeah.
That's definitely unique. It's a new poster on a bucket. Oh, is it? The new Revenge of the Sith poster on a popcorn bucket. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And they're also going to have like these Darth Vader drink cups or whatever. Like
are they?
Or whatever.
That's cool. Right, we've got a sticker here. Sticker alert. It's a pretty weird shaped sticker. It's kind of a weird long triangle. Don't know if people can see. Right, trying to do this nice and carefully. Ed, if you don't mind just checking in with the chat while I do the sticker.
Yeah. Darth Jar Jar. Is he here?
Oh no, I think we were asking who came up with it. I don't think it was Darth Jar Jar. I think it was someone else.
I have a Rogue One from 2016, which is absolutely massive, and an Indiana Jones sippy cup. That is cool. A Rogue One is making me jealous, bro. That is really cool. I use the R1 as a bin. That's a good idea. Yeah, they do make good bins, but I'm jealous of you having that Rogue One popcorn bucket.
What is that from? Like back in 2016?
It's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you saying 2016 is a classic makes me feel old.
That's okay. It's gonna be a classic.
Yeah.
Gonna be a classic. Judo will return as the Brick Brit in Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, it's embossed metal. Yep, that's how they usually come. Most of these buckets, they have like an embossing, so it's like a kind of a 3D effect that they give to these to the popcorn buckets. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is embossed right here, so it's like it's raised, so it got like a little 3D effect to it. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
actually see it, but yeah, it's really cool. I like this Batman one.
That's cool.
Batman. Batman.
BlocksBricks says, have a wonderful day, TBB, BlocksBricks, and chat. Sunday fun day over here. Time to head outside. Awesome. Have a great time. Thank you so much for tuning in today.
Have a beautiful day.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just doing some stickers. And so far I'm doing okay with them. That probably sounds like it could be my famous last words, though, but hey.
You're funny. Funny, Judah.
I think it's just my British sense of humor.
Mm-hmm. I hate stickers. I really do.
Okay.
It's always a pain in the butt putting them on. I don't enjoy putting them on. They give me a lot of anxiety.
Okay, that's one. That's one of those little wings done. Next one. Closing in on the hour mark, guys. So please do continue to like it up. Bear with me. It may be a little bit quieter from this side just while I get these stickers right.
I saw a UK police documentary where someone sucker punched and knocked out a police officer. They got like a 100-pound fine. That's it?
Yeah, well, that doesn't sound like enough.
Yeah, really.
Well, I don't know the documentary you're referring to.
I mean, they would have got shot over here in America.
Yeah, well, I think that's a bit too much.
Yeah, I know. But 100 pounds, I mean, that almost makes it worth it, no?
Find a happy medium, I think.
There you go.
Okay, and that's the next one. Already. These being stickers is inconvenient. I'll be fully honest, it is inconvenient. Although it doesn't necessarily make it a bad set. It's just, it's cost cutting, I suppose. Is this a spare part? Let me just double check. I'm just going to double check I haven't missed out. No, I must have missed something. Because that shouldn't be like that either. Ed, do you mind reading the chat? Unless everyone's... People do just make conversation in the chat. Like, we're more than happy to respond to what you guys have to say.
Yeah, Green Goose says, went petrol go-karting yesterday to start the Easter. When you say petrol go-karting, that means they're gas-powered go-karts, right?
I'd assume so.
I'm assuming they're a lot faster than like anything else out there, but I love go-karting actually. They're very fun because you really get to put the pedal to the metal and then drive like crazy.
Don't do that on the roads, guys.
Don't do that on the road, no. It's funny, I had a dream the other day.
Oh dear.
That I did that on my motorcycle and ended up trashing my motorcycle. I was okay. I didn't even feel that I got in the car accident. It was a dream, obviously, but
yeah.
I don't know what it was. I had to, something got to me, and I don't know if it was me trying to race somebody, but I ended up pushing the gas, and I ended up turning, and my bike went flying and completely eviscerated. So
how strange.
Yeah, not a cool dream because I don't want that to happen. But yeah, don't do that on the streets. Go karting. Sounds like fun, Green Goose.
Right, we are in the final bag now, which is exciting. So let me just move this back. Excellent. Final bag. Now we're building our Clone Wars Anakin minifigure, which is cool.
Wow. So there's only 3 bags there?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Which sort of solidifies why it shouldn't be a $45 set.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a big price per piece person, because there are many cases where price per piece is irrelevant, and I don't even know what the price per piece for this is, but it just doesn't feel... I think the most important thing when it comes to a value of a Lego Star Wars set is whether you look at it and feel like it's worth it. Like, there are some sets that you just look at and you think, yep, this feels like a big set, like £100, $100, you know, I'm comfortable with that, whereas there's some sets you're just like, yeah, that doesn't feel like, and I think your feeling is more valid than price per piece or any other measure.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, for $80, I'm hoping that this Grogu pram with the hover pram, I think it's gonna be worth my buck here.
Yeah.
Looks really good, and $20 off was not bad at all.
Yeah. Snowman Films, are you in the UK or the US? Because I can see you making a comment about some guy who got life in prison for posting a joke on Facebook. Simply not true. Simply not true. It's a conspiracy designed to defend people who stirred up and encouraged racial hate, but specifically acts of violence, rather than people who posted memes for being jailed, which there was a big confusion over last summer, and I hope that never happens again. But no, I don't think people were given life in prison for posting jokes on Facebook. No. Perhaps if they suggested that, well, I'm not going to go into it. Perhaps if they incited violence, then maybe they were given a prison sentence. Oh, don't put free Tommy. Okay, come on, Matt X. Come on. We're not talking about freeing a convicted criminal who's said some pretty appalling things. Come on now, behave yourselves. So
I don't know who that is. So.
Oh no, he's a well, if I call him, you know what, he is far right, but I'm sure the people who defend him will say he's not far right. He is. He is.
Oh, okay. I can imagine the type.
Yeah. Very much thuggish. So far right that Reform UK don't even want him, which tells you a lot. But anyway, I won't go into the politics of it. Just behave yourselves in the chat, guys. Be mindful of what you post. Not because you'll get put into prison, but simply because it's a LEGO live stream and we should be sensible. We just passed the 1 hour mark, everybody, so thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in for over an hour. Really grateful to you guys. Please continue to hit the like button. I actually left my trivia book where I live as a student, unfortunately, so I don't have my trivia here. I have some Mandalorian trivia, so we could always do that, or Ed could find some riddles or whatever we want to do. Otherwise, we can just chill, continue the discussion.
Still have my riddle book.
Ooh, that might be good to dust off.
Been a while.
Get the riddle book. It's been a while. Do consider donating with the link in the description. That is something that I am trying to raise some money for, to be a YouTube live series. Again, my channel is fan funded, so I couldn't really do it without you guys' support. So please do consider putting in a donation to support the channel. Would mean a lot. Okay. I'll switch the build cam so you guys can see the second wing coming together, and then I assume what's interesting is it's built in 3 parts. So you've got bag 1, bag 2, and then bag 3 is the third wing, and then I assume we'll clip them all together rather than adding it on. So I think that'll be the final step.
Minecraft chicken jockey set is a ripoff. It's tiny except for the chicken, which is overly big. I haven't seen. I think I know which one you're talking about, but I haven't got too much of a glance at it.
Is that a Minecraft movie set, or
no? I think it's an actual set. Correct me if I'm wrong, Green Goose. An actual set.
But is it based off the Minecraft? Are they doing Lego Minecraft movie sets? I'm not. I think they are. I do not follow Lego Minecraft nearly as close as I follow other themes. But then again, the only thing I really follow is Star Wars. I also do keep an eye on Lego ideas, which is a theme I really like. Oh, which reminds me, guys, please do stay up to date with my videos. I'm going to link in the description a playlist, which is all of my videos I've done so far about theatre in Lego. They are all around 2 minutes each, no more than 3 minutes in length. If you guys would just I would love it if you took just the time to update yourself with those videos. If you've seen them, just double check that you've liked them. I'm going to link the playlist below. Please do consider catching up and staying up to date with my content on there. I know it's not going to be as widely successful as Star Wars content because there are just less theatre Lego fans than there are Star Wars Lego fans. But it's unique, it's niche, and I really enjoy doing it. So please do continue to check those videos out. I've got more in the works, more on the way. And
I do see it now, Green Goose, though. It's Lego Minecraft Woodland Mansion Fighting Ring.
Oh, are you looking it up?
Yeah, and it looks like a chicken jockey. Yeah. And I can see what you're saying by the chicken being kind of overly big for the actual set.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool, though. It looks kind of cool. It looks like a typical Minecraft set, for sure.
Oh, you're in Scotland, Snowman Film. Scotland? Scotland? Okay.
I just seen the movie with, I forget his name, Brett Butler, I believe.
I don't know who that is.
It's called Plane, and he's supposed to be a pilot from Scotland.
Oh.
He goes, the other pilot comes in, he's from like Hong Kong, right? And he goes, where are you from? Are you English? He goes, oh no, I wouldn't lower myself to that.
Oh.
Because I'm from Scotland.
Ah.
I don't know why I reminded me of that right now.
Does he have an accent in the film?
Yes, absolutely. He does.
Yeah. Yeah, we're working on accents in drama school, specifically the general American accent, which is, which isn't an accent that exists, right? There is no general American accent.
What is a general American accent? There's so many different accents in America.
Yeah, exactly. Essentially, what it is within the arts, if I were to go into a TV show or a musical where I needed to be an American, I could get away with doing a general American accent, which is sort of... hang on, let me get into it. That was more New York. New York. I was in bus driver, close the door. No, that's New York.
Get in the car.
Yeah, but if I were to sort of... Good morning. Welcome. Thank you so much for thank you so much for coming. As in, I've got to keep my vowels nice and open. I've got to be nice, and I can change the camera. I mean, it's something I've sort of got to... I mean, the American accent I listen to, I'm switching up. I'm going all over America. Like, I don't know where I am right now. I don't know. See, I've gone New York again. So I've got to bring myself out of that. And stay.
Oh man!
If I
the only one I think I could do is probably the Southern accent. The Southern accent with boys that come from the
Southern accent,
South.
I don't know. We're in Sweet Home Alabama town. As in like that. Absolutely bad. I mean, I can't really say words in that accent, but I can make the sounds. So
you need subtitles for that one.
Yeah, exactly. I would need "Make America Great Again," something like that. But if I were... The accent I probably listen the most to is yours, which is Californian, which is quite funny because I get told by my voice teacher that my American accent is Californian. She goes, well, that's nice, but it's Californian. And I'm like, well, I wonder why.
I don't even know how I even have an accent. I'm like, I don't have an accent.
I don't have an accent. I mean, the phrase I use, marry me. Come on. Hey, man, TBB, the next Owen Cooper. Owen Cooper, you know what? Yeah. Owen Cooper, it's got to be nice and open. And Americans open up in their bodies as well. Their shoulders are wide. Americans are wide. Americans are not afraid to take up space. They take up space. Okay, and that's not because of McDonald's or anything else. It's about they take up space in the room.
It sure is because of McDonald's.
Are you actually having McDonald's coffee?
It's McDonald's. It is McDonald's coffee. The cafe. Dude, I can't help myself. It's like everywhere you go, you're paying $3-4 for a coffee. If you go to Starbucks, you're paying $6-7.
Yeah.
So I bit the bullet, and I was like, whatever. Let McDonald's have my information. I got the app, downloaded it. Now I get my coffees for $1 every morning.
Oh, nice, yeah. Do you not brew why don't you brew your coffee at home?
I should, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it's the same to me. I really want to. I've been wanting to invest in a good espresso machine, and a really good one, like the ones they have at Starbucks, so I can have. Because Cynthia knows how to make some good espressos. She just knows how to do it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like a hit or miss with me, and I don't know if I make it too dark, or I make it too strong, or add too much milk, too much sugar. Here I have it packed down. I get the large. I get 4 creams, 6 sugars, and it's perfect for me.
Yeah.
But I should. I used to brew it myself, and then you got to upkeep it as well. And then I feel like eventually if you got like a regular coffee brewer, you're gonna have to descale it, or else it's gonna start tasting funny.
Yeah. I'm trying to find invoice we did. Okay, so general American vowels, right? So we were given a long list of words, and I'll read these words. I'll read them first in my own accent, and then in an American or a general American accent. Which I apologize to any Americans who are sat there thinking, "Well, you just went from all the way down from Alabama up to California, up to the Canadian border. I don't know where I am going, but I'm somewhere in America, and that's kind of what matters at this point." So, here we go. So these are the words in my accent, right? Kit, dress, trap, lot, strut, foot, bath, cloth, nurse, fleece.
Bath.
Yeah, there you go. Fleece, face, goat, palm, goose, price, choice, thought, mouth, near, square, start, north, force, cure, happy, letter, comma. Okay? Now, the vowels that we use, it's you Americans, you looked at the vowels and just thought, I'm just going to pick another one. And that's what happens a lot of the time. So I'll try my general American accent, and I can't guarantee because I haven't been practicing it that very much, but I'll give it a go. So if I were to do it in a general American voice, it would be kit, dress, trap, lot, strut, foot, bath, cloth, nurse. How do you say nurse? See, it's nurse in English American.
Nurse. How did you say it? I
said. So in English, it's English, it's nurse.
Nurse.
But you say nurse.
Nurse.
Yeah.
It's hard to say
Nurse.
So like an E, nurse.
Yeah. Whereas Americans use the whole vowel and cut and clip them. So notice I said strut, foot, lot, whereas the American would be lot, strut, foot. It's almost only using the vowel, the whole vowel. Trying to find it now. We're carrying on. The best American to listen to for I can't say the bloody word. For. There we go. I'm so sorry to anyone. I've gone New York. It's happening again. I'll get there. For. How do you say in American? How do you say if I would say I got this for you?
I got this for you.
No. How would you say it in America?
I got this for you.
I got this for you. I got this for you. I got this. We say I got this for you. I got this for you. Because the difference is right. It's clicked. For us, the same vowel is used. Got and for. It's the same. But in American, it's not. It's got for. They're different vowels. So you've taken the same letter and made a different sound. Whereas with us, it's got for. It's the same sound. Whereas got this for you. And that's why it was such a difficult. I see. Makes sense. These are a list of difficult words, by the way, difficult words to say. So I'm not being unnecessarily mean by my choices. We'll carry on, and then I promise I will stop. I may be boring people, but to be honest, we've only got 9 people watching. I really don't care at this point. Here we go. The American I was trying to talk to would be talk about, or the American that's worth listening to is Nancy Pelosi. She has Pelosi. She has quite a general American accent like that. Okay, so fleece, face, goat, palm, goose, price, choice. The choice for this country. That's a Kamala. That's a Kamala Mamala. The choice for this country. Okay. So there we're going. The choice for that was Barack. That was Barack Obama. I mean, the choice for this country. Anyway, if I could do an assessment and I could do Trump, I'd get full marks. I dare say I wouldn't with my Obama. It's kind of more strained. It's kind of, I don't know who this is now. It's not Obama, whoever it is. Price, choice. How do you say choice? Choice.
The choice is yours.
But I feel like your accent has ever so slightly shifted because you listen to me.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
No, choice. The choice. It's a choice.
The choice. No, but because there's a difference between So I would say choice. But how would you say in American?
Choice.
Choice.
I think it's shortened.
Choice.
Choice.
Interesting. Thought. Thought. See, there's no T. Thought. Mouth. Near. Square. Near. Near. We're so near to a dictatorship under this president. Near. Square. Start. North. Force. Use the force, Luke. Force. Use the force, Luke.
Use the force, Luke.
Cure. Happy. Happy clappy. Happy. Happy days. Happy days. Letter. Letter. You don't use the T's. I don't understand. T is such a beautiful, beautiful consonant. You just don't use them anymore. Comma. Comma. The hardest... Where was the hard
Did they call it the lazy English version?
Well, this is obviously specific to the more general American. I mean, where was the one that really palm? Not palm. It's Pam. Pam. This is right. How do you say the palm trees?
The palm trees.
The palm trees.
The palm trees.
So you don't say the Pam trees.
No.
Thank you. I was saying to my voice teacher. She was saying
might be a southern accent of the palm trees.
Yeah, she was saying it's Pam and not palm.
Yeah, Pam.
But how would you say it?
I say palm.
Yeah,
tree.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I was saying I'm pretty sure it's palm, and she was like, no, it's Pam, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna get Ed on the phone right now and ask him to say palm, and but it's interesting. Anyway, we just delved into the world of accents, and it reminded me to practice it. But happy goose, green goose. If I see, I go into this weird sort of. I don't know what it is. It's like ladies and gentlemen, your flight will take off in 10 minutes. It's just such a, it's a robotic tone. It's a very Sigourney Weaver. I need to come out of that. I need to go more like, what if I was a man? Okay, what if I need to be more manly? Okay,
mm-hmm.
Right. So
what with your words?
Yeah, exactly. So what we need to do is talk about the damage that this country is facing right now. I went into Trump. It's so difficult. It is so difficult. Anyway, I won't bore you all with that anymore. You've probably had about 10 minutes of me doing accents, but that's because I'm nearly done with the build and I wanted to kill some time. But it's difficult. It is difficult. Ed, what's your best English accent? Go on then. I've done enough.
You know what? I can't do it. I feel like if I try, I end up going to like an Australian or Scottish accent.
Okay, fine. So you said I can do it. What about I can't do it?
I can't do it. I think, no, see, I want me a cup of water.
A bottle of water.
Bottle of water. I don't know if I actually sound English.
I mean, you've kind of gone like down south now. So.
It goes into like a southern accent.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I don't know. It's tough. I'm really bad at accents. I think really the only one I could get close to nailing is a southern accent because I done spent a lot of time with some southerners when I was in the military, and they kind of showed me how to speak in the South. One of my best friends was from Roll Tide, Alabama. Roll Tide. So that's the only one I could probably nail down fairly well.
Yeah.
Other than that, I try an English accent. If I try an English accent, I don't know what I would turn into. Just something other different.
You know, you sound like Forrest Gump. You sound like Forrest Gump there.
Yeah, there you go. Forrest Gump.
I'm pretty sure he's not English. But there are times that you nail it without realizing, where you do an impression of me.
Yeah,
but it's when you're not
it just
thinking
confuses
about
me.
it.
I wouldn't even know how to begin to try.
Yeah.
And it's only a phrase, right? Because maybe I caught the phrase and I was able to catch that phrase fairly well. But yeah, to actually have a conversation in an English accent, I wouldn't be able to do for sure.
Yeah.
That's why I get fairly impressed by some of these actors. They every time they're in a different movie, he's got an English accent. Oh, now he's got a Scottish accent. Now he just sounds like a damn near American. And now he sounds like he's in the South. Like, that's impressive.
Yeah, it is. I'll try reading the next few comments in my general American accent, shall we? Lego Tours NI, hello. He says, hello, the Brick Brit. Why is BlocksBricks not live on his channel? I don't know. You're going to have to ask him. Green Goose, hello. Gamer29, yo, sorry I'm late. This was an amazing introduction. This was an amazing introduction to the stream for me. First thing I heard was palm trees. The first thing I heard was palm trees. I feel like intuitively palm sounds better to me. I just don't know why. See, now I found probably a more realistic American accent, but it's kind of like it's kind of like Joe Rogan podcaster style American accent. Maybe not like conversational, because if I were to have a conversation with someone like this, they'd probably get very scared because they wouldn't know what I'm gonna do to them. So I'd need to be a little bit nicer and a little bit more, hey, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I don't know, but we're getting there, okay? For my end of year musical, I've got to be American for that. So I've got to make sure I'm, sort of somewhat realistic in my American, because if I slip up on a single word, then people forget. See, I nearly went people forget. People forget. They forget.
Forget.
So that's what it is. That's what it is. This is the weirdest stream I've ever watched, but I love it, says Gamer29. Well, that's beautiful, man. That's just beautiful. Thank you. Okay, right. I'm done.
The accents. You're trying to do the accents. Yeah. Horrible. I'm horrible at it. I think you're doing a good job, actually.
It's
gotta keep practicing.
It's pseudo realistic. It's about consistency, I think, more than anything else. Like, yeah, can I get the sound? Can I make the sounds? Yes. Can I keep them up though? Is the main thing. Like, can I hold on to those vowels and keep them the same every single time?
And that's the thing. I think like if I were to mimic you with a phrase, I could probably do it, but I just can't continue to hold that same string of that same conversation with that same tone and that accent. I wouldn't be able to do it. I would retort back to my southern accent or something.
yeah, man, it's just so difficult, to keep it up. But I think you're doing a great job. I think you're doing. And see, I don't know where I went there, but I'm coming down south now, so that's okay.
Sure is.
There we go. But hey, it hasn't affected the view count. I mean, the view count hasn't gone up, but the view count hasn't gone down either, so that's fine. So maybe the closer I get to my end of year musical, I just start doing entire live streams in a general American accent, just see how.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be quite a challenge.
It's like, what is wrong with the Brit? I mean, the brick Brit. Ooh, strike one.
Yeah, I know. That's $1, sir.
It's $1. $1.
What would be very funny is if you had to do the whole live stream in an English accent, but I think you just lose your mind.
I would.
People would be like, "What on earth is going on?
What is Ed saying?
Yeah.
What is his problem?"
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm very close to finishing up, actually. I mean, the stickers is probably going to take a little bit longer, but once I've done with that. What's interesting, though, about accents, and guys, if you get bored of this conversation, if you want us to talk about something else, just let us know in the comments, but what's interesting is that our own accents are going to be shaped by our own experiences and people. So you have a Californian accent, Ed, but your Californian accent is not going to be the same as a Californian who has grown up surrounded by people that have always lived in California, because you've got like that slight. I don't know if is it.
Sometimes you got like these really funny California accents, bro. Like, that's so cool. Really, kind of the beachfront type people. Like rad.
That was very good.
It is, and even in California, you have different accents.
Yeah. Well, it's a massive state. Do I like the figs in this set? Yeah, I really do. I think it's a great minifigure selection, and that is the highlight of the set for me. The build itself is actually really cool. Like, building this, I'm liking it even more. I love the color scheme. I think the sort of maroon, dark red works really well. I think it looks nicer than the Anakin's Interceptor, and I certainly think it looks nicer than the Yoda's Interceptor as well. So, yeah, the Yoda's Interceptor one didn't really look very clean to me, but this one really does.
Absolutely the best starfighter out there, for sure.
But I think it's great that they included a third minifigure in Anakin Skywalker, because they could have very easily not included it. That's probably, though, because they thought, oh, let's charge $45 for it, but then thought, oh, if we give people an extra minifigure, maybe they're more likely to buy it. But
let's see how we could suck more money out of them.
Yeah. But hey, if you bought it on sale, then you didn't miss out, and you technically got more for your money, so... Oh, trying to apply the sticker is a bit painful, though. How much did I pay for it? I paid full price, but I love the set. That's cool. I paid £30 for this, or just under, like 29 something. So I paid below retail price. Okay. There we go. Great. Let's attach that there. And then the next one. And then I believe that is the build finished. We may not go for the full 2 hours. We'll chat for a little bit longer, though. Maybe Ed can get that riddle book out and dust it off. That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. If we could get like maybe one donation by the end of the live stream, just because I am trying to reach that goal, and it is quite difficult with obviously the channel not.
And you donate $5 or more, you get to pick the song for Judah, right?
Well, you volunteered me now, haven't you? That wasn't part of
your Hakuna Matata rendition.
Yes, that was good. Yeah, that was fun.
That was actually really good, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, there we go. If you do put in a donation of £5 or more than happy to sing a song of your choice as a little incentive for you. So it'd be really good to help that. And I'm really looking forward to this reveal of this UCS set that is rumored to be the Jango Fett. Well, I say rumored to be. I've literally seen pictures of it. Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah. Well, yeah. The Jedi Brick was here earlier.
Yes. Oh, of course. Yeah.
I've seen the exact same thing about his Instagram.
Yeah.
I've seen all that mess going on with him. I'm like, oh man, that sucks.
Which is why I would not share it on the live stream or on my Instagram or whatever. But yeah.
It's kind of the risk you take, huh?
Exactly. I see. That goes there. So basically, this set is connecting in 3 parts. So there's this side connecting to here.
Okay. This here.
And then this side connecting into here. This is a really fun playset. Like, I can picture 8-year-old me being so excited about building this set. Like, I really enjoyed this build. I didn't expect to like this set this much. Well, and that's my honest opinion. Like, it looks really cool. Okay, let's pop Ahsoka. I don't think there's a space for her lightsabers, is there? Is there a space for her lightsabers? Oh, there. Oh, hello. That's nice. There it is. One. Well, there's space for 1, which isn't. Oh no, they're up. There are spaces for 2. Brilliant. Fantabulous. I made that word up. Okay. Pop Ahsoka in her starfighter. There we go. Pop the droid in. Really cool. And there we have it. Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor.
Nice.
Really cool. Have you built this one yet, Ed?
That is really nice.
Have you got this set?
No. Like I said, I saw it yesterday and it wasn't on sale yet. I'm like, oh, 40. I thought it was 40. It was a bit priced for me, but yeah, it was probably 45. And so I'm probably gonna wait a little bit until I find it on sale.
Yeah, very cool.
That's why I picked up Yoda's starfighter, because it was $20 instead of 30.
Yes, I can compare the two if you like. I've got Yoda's just here. It's a bit dusty, but here's Yoda's, and then here's. So the size, this one is bigger. I much prefer Ahsoka's. I think it looks much cleaner and much cooler. Yes, mine is dusty, but it just the wings just feels too small for this one. I don't know why. Maybe it's the design of the starfighter rather than the Lego. Like the Lego set looks accurate to what it is. I was just never a fan of Yoda's starfighter. But
it's the starfighter in general, and to be honest, it's just like Ahsoka's starfighter is a better looking starfighter.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. Opening it up is really easy and cool as well. It's interesting though that this bit comes off as well. I don't know if that's accurate to Star Wars or not. This front bit actually lifts off. I really like it because it is so much easier than it has been in the past to lift this off. If I bring it nice and close to the camera, you guys will see just how easy that is. All I have to do, just lift it off like so to reveal Ahsoka in position. And we've got her droid R7A7 in there. And it's not like one of those ones where you have to only have the head, like the whole figure is inside of that, which works nicely. And we've got our Anakin Skywalker, Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker minifigure, which looks very good as well. Overall, it's a really good set. I can't... Are these spare pieces, these two? These don't look like spare pieces. I don't know why I would have two of these, but I just can't find them. Maybe I'll go back through the instructions and double check, but yeah. Anyway, really impressed with this set. Is it overpriced? Yes, objectively it is. Does it mean it's a bad set? No, absolutely not. It's a really cool set, and I would recommend it. Just don't pay full price. That's sort of my review. Now, I'm just going to double check to see if I have... if I'm meant to have two spare parts. Actually, I could always go on to Bricklink. I wonder if they've updated it. I can check.
The Bricklink actually tells you if there's extra spare pieces?
Yes, if you go into the set inventory, it will then show you the spare parts as well. So, Bricklink, Ahsoka, Interceptor, and then if I go to consists of 278 parts, scroll all the way down. Yeah, no, those are spare pieces. There you go. It tells you what the extra items are. Cool. So I can check them off. Great.
I'm almost done with Grogu's head here, I believe.
This is such a swooshable set. I love it. Really cool. Now, I feel like the Anakin's one's going to go up in value now that there's this one. But, really cool, though.
It'll go good together, for sure.
I didn't actually buy the Anakin's one when it was out because I had the 2014 one, and I sold the 2014 one, so now I don't have an Anakin's one. But
oh, no way.
Yeah, but I've got this Anakin minifigure here, which comes in this set, which is pretty good. Happy with that. No. We'll probably wrap up close to 5:30, so in around 7 minutes, guys. So. Last opportunity to ask any questions, and maybe we'll do some riddle before we wrap things up. If anyone's interested, here's what the back of the instruction looks like with the sets that released on January 1st. Grogu, the Arc 170, the N1 4+ set, and, of course, the set I just built, Ahsoka's Interceptor. Great. Big bro pushing 20 playing with Lego toys. Actually, I'm 18, so... Not pushing
44.
20 just yet.
Okay, get it straight. 44. Yeah.
It was the first normal Anakin fig I had. I only had the burnt Anakin and a young Anakin. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, it's a really cool minifigure. This is Clone Wars Anakin, I believe. So.
Oh, you do.
Part of me feels like the time for this set to release should have kind of been like back in 2020 when Clone Wars Season 7 was happening, because it would have sold like crazy. Especially alongside the 332nd Battle Pack if they'd released that at the same time. Yeah. Like, if I were in charge of LEGO, I would probably switch around a bunch of these release times and have some sets released earlier. Like, I think it's crazy that there's the Night Trooper Battle Pack from the Ahsoka series that still hasn't come out, that's coming out reportedly in August. And the Ahsoka series, like, finished feels like over a year ago now. So the time to release it, I get probably LEGO didn't get access to the material for fear of leaks, but I just think the time to release that set should have been a bit earlier.
They don't have any Andor Season 2 sets in the making right now, do we?
I believe they do. There's the picture of an Andor Season 2 set floating around out there, which is supposed to be revealed within 10 days, and it is reportedly a U-wing. I say reportedly. I've literally seen the picture, but I'm careful not to talk too much about leaks, but that is, I believe, May 1st. So, should be launching alongside the UCS set.
What is going on here?
No, you haven't made a mistake, have you?
I did. I think I did.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I must have made a mistake somewhere, somehow. Oh,
Reportedly, says Green
bother.
Goose. Well, I'm just trying to be as less.
Oh, I see where it's at. No. Caught it in between my legs. Yeah, I went wrong here.
Oh, by the way, I just looked it up. They are actually doing Lego and Minecraft movie sets, so that's not something I made up. They are. That is a thing that's happening. Where are we?
Mm-mm.
Very diplomatic, of course, of course. Well, as my ambition is to get into the Lego Masters Network, I don't want to alienate Lego by talking too much about leaks, although obviously I can acknowledge that they are happening. But I'm sure it's very easy for you guys to find the pictures online.
Minecraft.
The Minecraft pictures are already out, and I think you can buy the sets. We were talking about the May 1st Lego Star Wars sets, which the pictures are floating around for. We're probably going to wrap things up in a couple of minutes, everybody, so we're at 21 likes. Come on, guys, we can do better. See if we can get 25 maybe by the end of the live stream. A donation would be really helpful in getting to that May 4th goal. But no worries if not. Donating is always optional. No excuse not for liking, though. That's free. And before you guys ask, I have no idea where I'm putting the Ahsoka's Interceptor, but probably on the floor. I don't know at this point.
I keep thinking I'm gonna end up taking a lot of my sets and start taking them to work, man. I just putting them on my shelves at work, but I had something stolen at work not too long ago. Yeah, and it was a bummer, really. And I'm kind of afraid to bring anything else to work.
What did you have stolen at work?
It was a old Vietnam. It was a Vietnam era officer's cap that I got from a veteran.
Right.
A senior veteran that he had gave it to me just on we had a fairly good relationship. Did a lot of things for him to get to his housing and stuff like that. Sometimes they want to show good gestures and they gift me things or whatever, which I'm not allowed to take anything that's not more than $10.
Yeah.
Anything after that, I'm supposed to pay fair market value. But he had a bunch of stuff that he was a very successful person at some point and had some issues or whatever that he went through. And he had a bunch of stuff that he got from storage that just didn't fit in his apartment. And one of those things was a hat. It was an officer's cap. I'm like, you can throw that away? I'm like, he's like, yeah, you want it? I'm like, I don't want you to throw it away. So yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And then he ended up giving me the insignia. There was an insignia for it as well. That it was just the Army insignia that went on top of there. Really nice, really old. I mean, it had his name in it and everything. And it was just a really cool cap in my eyes. It was just a really nice cap. So he gave it to me. I ended up taking it with me when I left that site to my new site.
Yeah.
And I put it on my little cupboard at the top. I just had it there as decor or whatever. And one day it just walked away. It grew legs and it was gone. So it wasn't like, to me, it wasn't like, it's not the monetary value there. He was about to throw it away. It was just kind of something to remember him by, something to honor my Vietnam veterans with, just kind of a thing like that. And it sucked that I walked away. And something like that, yeah, they're not going to get much money for it. I mean, you might get $15-20 out of it. So I don't know why they took it. Maybe they thought it was just as cool as I did, but never going to see it again. And now it makes me think, I was like, well, they're going to walk away with that, and what else are they going to walk away with?
Are you sure they didn't pick it up by mistake? Was it like a generic hat?
No, it was sitting on my shelf. It was not a generic cap by any means. It wasn't like a cap like this or anything like that. It was an officer's cap that you probably can't get them anymore. You'd have to go to like a surplus store maybe and find them, like at an old antique shop or something, or antique surplus store of some sort.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not that easy to find. I'm sure you can find them online, but not something you see lying around for sure.
Oh, that's concerning.
Yes, I don't know if I want to bring stuff to work anymore. I'm like, man, it's kind of...
Well, you've got a Funko Pop, right? at work, or a brickhead?
I have 2 brickheads at work. Well, I have 1 brickhead and the turbo tank. The is it 20th anniversary tank? Was it not turbo tank? Sorry, what am I thinking? It's the 20th anniversary. I forget the name of the tank. It's the tank, the 20th, the polybag.
The 25th anniversary polybag, or
no, is it 25th anniversary?
We're on 25 years now, yeah. So if it's fairly recent, the AAT.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have those 2 there, but $10 each, $10 for $5 and $10 a pop. So I'm not too worried about them, and I have multiples of those as well, so I'm not too worried about it. Of course, I would still be sad if they walked away.
Yeah. I've just been fact-checked by the chat in real time. A few minutes ago, I said that Ahsoka had ended just over or less than a year ago. Apparently, Ahsoka ended in October 2023, which is insane because it feels like yesterday when that series was coming out. So that just exemplifies my point that I think it's crazy that we're only just getting Ahsoka sets now. Like, I mean, yeah, we got the Duel on Peridia in the summer last year, but that probably should have come earlier. And this Night Troopers battle pack, I think, is crazy late. So, yeah, especially since it finished back in 2023, which is wild. So, thank you for fact-checking me, Gamer29. Always love a good fact-check. Brit and Bricks. Hello, time moves so freaking fast. Lol, yes, indeed.
What's up, Sean?
Good to see you, welcome, Sean. Buddy. Good to see you.
Seen you in a while, sir. Good to see you.
Hello,
hope everything's going well, sir.
Yes, Brit and Bricks. Really good to have you. Thank you, Sean. Brick Flare, hello. Sorry I'm late, been working all day. Thought I'd quickly pop in before making food. No worries. We're probably going to finish up the stream in a few minutes anyway. Maybe we'll do a little riddle or something. But yeah, just sort of opening it up. I've finished my build now, which is the Ahsoka's Interceptor, which is really cool. Yeah, at the moment we're considering maybe doing some trivia. Ed's making some progress on his Grogu.
I am done with his head here.
Oh, exciting.
I think I'm done.
I've said to anyone who wants to donate that I'd be more than happy to sing for a donation of more than £5 just to try and get that goal up to support that UCS set, since we haven't had donations today, but that's okay. It's always optional. And we may do a riddle. We'll see. So a few more minutes. I say a few more minutes probably here, but I don't know. But we'll see. But it's good to have people watching anyway. Thank you so much, guys. Please do hit that like button. Has Cynthia considered Obi-Wan again, Ed?
I was trying to get her family to convince it. We were playing the same name game we were playing here.
Oh yeah.
We were playing with her family over at her grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were going through a whole slew of names. Actually, we were some of them were really considering Ezra. I like Ezra.
I like Ezra.
I really do like Ezra, so that I think that was one but Cynthia was still kind of like about it, but she didn't say no.
Okay.
But she definitely wasn't jumping on Obi-Wan yet.
What about Rogue?
No, not Rogue either. Man, I like that sucks.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Judah.
Judah was the one actually we did consider. We did like, yeah. Judah, Noah is another one that we liked.
Mm-hmm.
But my friend's name is Noe with Noe.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We're still up in the air. She keeps trying to say, "Oh, Jeremiah." I'm like, no, I don't want Jeremiah.
Yeah. I
just that doesn't ring to me, Jeremiah. Like, I'm not gonna be calling him Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to call him Jerry.
Compromise. Go with Judah. That's a J name.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Or Ezra. I really like Ezra, but I was saying last week? No, it was a couple of weeks ago now when we were discussing baby names. That Ezra is a baby name for my son. It's completely ridiculous because I don't have a son and I don't have anyone to carry my son. But but I've already got Ezra in my head as a name that I would love to have a child called Ezra. So you might nick that from me. Have I seen Tales of the Underworld trailer? Yes, I have. Looks really cool. Sorry, Ed. What were you gonna say?
No, I don't think that's an extra piece, but I could be wrong. That little half moon piece.
Looks like a spare.
Could it be?
Is it the only one of that? Because in that case,
No, there's three of them. See how he has it in his cheekbones and his mouth?
Yeah, I think that could definitely be a spare piece. Is the bit that connects it a 1x1? Oh, that's cool. I mean, he looks kind of concerning without ears, but
Without you. Is it? Would you ask about it? Is it a what?
I was just saying, is what connects it any bigger than a 1x1? Like one stud?
No.
No. Then
No.
it could be a spare piece. That's the general rule. Okay. Yeah. Look here. I've got one, and this is a spare from the Ahsoka's.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's a spare.
Awesome. Well, that is. I'm almost done, but he's literally just needs his ears, and I think that's the last of this set, or of this. I think it's the last step. Yeah. Oh
yeah.
No! I'm also gonna build the frog. The frog is gonna be the last steps here. Yeah, the little frog, his little snack, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm hoping that she would actually lean towards Obi. I really don't know why. It would sound so cool to be calling my son Obi. Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, come here, son. That would be nice.
Obi. Oh yeah, because yeah.
But we don't know yet, and it's. I wouldn't call it disturbing, but it kind of gets. I'm getting restless, trying to think of what the name of our son is going to be, and like I want to pick a name so I can call him something already, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm already talking to him, you know, through the womb, always talking to him, saying hi and everything, singing to him.
Yeah.
And I would like to have it
singing. What are you singing?
You know what? It's not even singing. It's a tune that my mom used to.
Oh,
I don't even know where she gets it from. I just remember the tune. She would sing it like when she was rocking it. She was singing like this. A la ru 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 ru, a la ru 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 ru, a la ru 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 ru, a la ru ru ru.
There's not words. It's just sounds, right? There's not words.
Yeah. I don't know where she gets it from. So I hum it to my baby. I'll get next to him and I'll just. And I'll just sing the tune for him, you know. So
if I were you, I'd put on the Across the Stars from Attack of the Clones. Just put the phone next to Cynthia's bed.
That'd be cool. That's a good idea, actually.
Or go to Baby. This is Baby inside here. Whoa, we're halfway there.
Yes. Call him the child, says Gamer Twin.
Yes, we've heard that one. Brick Flair says Job is a good name. Joby one.
Job is actually a nice name.
Job. Joab. Yeah.
Job. I kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought about that one. That wasn't. Yeah. But yeah, Obi-Wan is honestly something that I guess it's so. I get what she's saying. It's very. It's not common. Obi is a lot of people, a lot of Americans call their dogs Obi.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I get what she's saying, but I don't know. Like if you're gonna name him Juan, we're not gonna be calling him Obi. We're gonna be calling him Obi-Wan. And that is so cool.
Yeah.
But if she was any more of a Star Wars geek, she probably would. But
yeah.
She's not quite the geek.
There's no way you pronounced that correctly the first time. Props to you, Judah. Thank you. Well, I wasn't going to say Joab. Did people say Joab?
Joab.
Yeah, that's how it would be pronounced. I really like Ezra. Yeah. Let's hope. Go on.
No, I think I would have called it Job as well. Joab. Sound off.
Yeah. Well, that's not how it's pronounced. That's an incorrect pronunciation. Yeah. I've said that when we reach 25 likes, right? We're on 24 now. We'll do a riddle, okay? So 25 likes, we'll do a riddle.
Do it. Somebody out there hasn't liked. I know it. You can feel it.
Keep liking it, guys. We are gonna wrap things up in the next 10 minutes. So, last chance to like. Let's get this riddle going. Ed, have you got the book?
I do.
Excellent. So we'll get that going with the book.
Got it.
Last chance to donate if you want a karaoke song before the end. I get Joab all the time and Jacob once. Yeah, well, my name is Judah, and I get called Jonah quite a few times. So they're completely different names. I don't know. It's just because they just picked a name that has a J and an H and just went, yeah, we'll go with that. Jonah, and I'm like, hi, that's not my name. So once, who was it? Yeah, I think I was at school, and my teacher was like, it was a supply teacher, so Jonah, and I just went Judah.
I like Jacob too.
Jacob's a nice name. Yeah.
I like it, but she doesn't want it because she's very particular. She doesn't want it to have a name that anyone in the family, even though we don't see this family member. They live in Utah. My sister Letty lives in Utah, so she doesn't come too often, and when she does come, usually their sons are not around. But I've spoken to him because he's in the military now.
Right.
He's a Marine, but I do speak with him.
And he's Jacob.
And he's a Jacob. Yeah.
Right, we're at 30 likes.
Elijah's their little brother's name, and that was the next name we were going to pick, Elijah, but that's their new little brother's name.
I see.
Mom beat her to it.
Yeah. Right, we've just passed 35 likes, which shut up, which is awesome. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much to everyone who just liked. That's amazing. Let's do some. Yeah, let's do some riddles then.
Amen to that. Like all 10 people watching hadn't liked.
No, I'm pretty sure someone just had like 10 alt accounts probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ed, if we can do the because I've got to go for dinner shortly, so if we can do the riddle, that'd be really good, and then we wrap things up.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna pick a random page here.
Oh, you had 4 alts. Well, there you go. Well, yeah, Ed's gonna pick a riddle. First person to get the correct answer will get a shout out. If anyone does donate during this riddle, the option to do karaoke is there. Otherwise, we shall wrap things up. I think you should do a song since we've got so many likes. No. The song is to try and raise some money for the May the 4th haul, because we haven't made any progress on that today. But the riddles are for likes, so maybe we can do 2 riddles. We'll see. Okay, go on, Ed.
All right, here we go. First riddle here, if we do it. Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. What am I? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. Well, that was my thought, a scab, but it was a really horrible thought, Brick Flare. Like, I was like, that's just not a particularly nice riddle, is it? But that is what I thought. Just not particularly nice to think about. Tear one off and scratch my head. What once was red is black instead. That's the riddle. I have no clue what the answer is because BlocksBricks has just upped and left, so bye. But I'm voting for scab, even though it's like a horrible answer to a riddle. A nail. No, I don't see that. I don't see that. Any other answers? A match? A match is a interesting answer. Go on then, Ed, enlighten us. What's the correct answer?
It is a match.
Sorry, match, guys. Right? So the rest of us were just being really quite disgusting with the scab.
I can't imagine what you guys said. I'm sorry, guys. Cynthia woke up with a nasty cramp.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she'll be fine. I just had to bring her some water and rub out her cramp.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
She always gets them in her leg for some reason, right on her calf.
Ooh.
And the calf just, you can see it and you can feel it. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to do one more riddle?
Yeah.
And then we'll finish up after that.
All right. Let's see.
So yeah, well done, Green Goose. Shout out to you.
Green Goose got it first?
Yes.
A scab.
Well, that was what I thought, but I was thinking
that's a pretty good guess.
I thought that, and I just thought it's not very nice, is it? So.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
Do 2 more, please. We all have behaved. What is this, school?
Oh. All right. Here's one, kind of funny. All about the house with his lady he dances, yet he always works and never romances. What am I? All about the house with his lady he dances, yet he always works and never romances. What am
I? Judah. I know I get girls, but I'm not the answer.
That's funny. No, it's not Judah.
A brook. It's an interesting answer. A broom.
Oh, he meant broom. If he meant broom, you are correct. It is a broom. All about the house with his lady he dances, yet he always works and never romances.
I mean, kind of sexist because guys can use the broom as well, but
yeah. True. Very true.
Sorry, I'm being too. I'm gonna be cancelled for being too progressive. Sorry. They're gonna cancel my show like they're cancelling Sesame Street. Apparently.
Oh my.
A spider. Good guess. Good guess. I really wasn't sure for that one. I was very unsure. So with that, we're gonna wrap things up because I've got to head off for dinner. Thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in. We are approaching and very nearly at the 2-hour mark. I finished Ahsoka's Interceptor, which was my goal for the day. Really cool set. Yes, it's slightly overpriced, but I genuinely really enjoyed building it. It's a really fun play set. I love the color scheme and the play features. So, yeah, very, very happy with this. Thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in. We've had a pretty solid audience today. We've got 14 people watching at the end. Oh, that's just dropped to 11. So, that's wonderful. Yeah, there we go. Grogu can move his arm.
Grogu, he's saying bye.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll say goodbye from my Grogu as well. Where are we? There we go. Grogu says goodbye. He does turn on. Well, what do you mean turn on? He's real. You should. Aha! Where is it? Right. We'll end with Grogu, shall we?
Oh my god, that is really cool.
It's been a while since I turned this guy on.
Bye. Oh, he's using the Force, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now our Grogus have said goodbye. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Have a great week. And make sure you hit the bell so that you don't miss my next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Take it easy.
That's quite cool. Grogu just waved, but I don't think anyone saw. Okay, right. Bye.